for your mum. Right, go. It's time now for my first guest. Now, she won 12 awards playing EastEnders tart with our Cat Slater, but since quitting the square, she starred in the hit A Class Apart and is about to be seen in the role that she was born to play, Marie Lloyd, the Queen of the Musicals. Will you please welcome the lady herself, Miss Jessie Wallace? There she is. All right, go. Take a lot of cats. Flower.
Fine, how are you?
I'm all right. I tell you what, she sent me a copy of Marie Lloyd, Queen of the Musicals. It's fabulous, you know, and you can tell you're having a ball doing it.
Yeah, I loved every second of it.
You can see that comes across.
Yeah.
I mean, she came from the same place as your nan, didn't she, Marie?
Yeah, Hoxton in East London.
Yeah.
And she was born in 1870 and she died in 1922.
Oh, so you've gleaned a lot of information about her.
Yeah.
Have you become quite attached to Marie Lloyd?
I have, really attached. But we had to film, and we had to do it from when she was 17 until she was 52. So
yeah.
I had to play a 17-year-old. So it was like a big pot of mass Vaseline on the lens.
It's great, though, that transition, you know, from young to... do you know, I have to tell him, there's a bit in it where Marie's having a bit of a fling with the jockey, isn't she? A young jockey. Yeah. And he says to her, they're having a few babies, and he says to Marie, he says, oh, I used to love that song. My mum used to sing it to me. And she gives him this look. We kept freezing it and going back. It's hilarious. Do the look. It's sort of like a... It's brilliant. Do you reckon she was the Madonna of her day, Marie Lloyd?
I think so, yeah, because everything she'd done was very risque and she was very raunchy, and she'd buy a song and then make it her own. Like, she'd show a bit of boob and an ankle and... You know, the odd wink, and yeah, she was really saucy, so she was ahead of her time. And
she was sus, wasn't she? Because she knew how to play the press. You know, she was always caught in the press, Marie, wasn't she?
She was caught in the press, but she was also tabloid fodder as well when she put her foot wrong.
Yeah, poor old thing. And all that business with the Royal Variety, and they wouldn't have her on it because she was so snobby.
Yeah.
They were so snobby about her.
Yeah, because she caused that big strike, so they sort of got her back later on.
Well, she supported the strike, didn't she?
Did,
Good for Marie, you know what I mean? She could have said, oh, and gone on, but she didn't. She helped all the younger ones.
That's right, yeah. She was really outspoken for, like, a lady of that time, Victorian time.
The Cozzies are great, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you know, I had no idea that they were so... Like, there's one where the skate's right up here, isn't it? And the bustle at the back and all. Very risque.
The peekaboo outfit.
Yeah.
It was funny.
There's a lot of peek and a few boos and all, I tell you. Did it feel... Where was the music hall where you filmed it?
Hoxton Hall, where she actually did perform. So that was really amazing, to actually stand on the stage where she stood and to look out where she looked out, and it was just the most amazing feeling. Were
you scared at all? Did you get that funny, eerie feeling?
Yeah, there was a few spooky moments, but it was a really lovely atmosphere there.
Yeah. And how do you feel about your singing? Because you knock them out.
Thank you.
No, you do.
I was really nervous.
You weren't, that's why I'm asking you, because you were... and I heard you were terrified about doing the singing.
Yeah.
In fact, you were clammed up in the corner. But you go out there and you sell it.
Yeah, I was really enjoying it. I think that's got a big part to do with it.
Yeah, because she could sell a song, couldn't she?
Definitely, yeah.
Do you know what I loved? There's a story where they said she couldn't sing a song called She Sits Amongst the Cabbages and Peas.
Yeah.
Don't know why. So she changed it to She Sits Amongst the Cabbages and Leeks.
Yeah. That's actually in the film.
It's we've got a clip here to whet your appetite. Put it on, bass.
And you told me you never kissed a girl before. Hold your hand out, naughty boy. Milk or cream?
Cream.
Sugar?
Stop playing daft.
It's you who's being daft, dragging our names through the dirt.
Yeah, you love the publicity.
Not this sort. Biscuit?
No.
Please yourself, I'm sure.
Do you know what I love about it? On stage, she's hold your hand out, no, and all that. But you play her quite ladylike off stage. You know, she's not raucous, is she?
No, not really. I mean, it was a big act. And when she was on stage, she was very raunchy, very saucy. But when she used to leave stage door, she was buttoned up to the neck and height of fashion.
Yeah. You obviously admire her.
I do. Got great admiration for her.
Did you keep any of the memorabilia?
Yeah, I got my garter, I got my cane, and we had a little screening last night and they gave me a signed photo from her.
Oh, really?
So that is my most prized possession.
They must be as rare as hen's teeth. Marie Lloyd, I can't even speak that loud teeth. I think I said something else then, hen's teeth. Who's next on the cards for you now? You've done Marie Lloyd. Who's next?
Um,
You know I want you to play, don't
Nancy.
you? Nancy.
But only if you play Fagin.
Oh, I'd kill. I'd kill. And I can double up as Bill Sykes if they give me the padding and a bit and contact lenses. I can do the voice. Yeah, listen. Nancy, come here. I did be on one night.
Fagin.
Nancy, my dear, you're wonderful tonight. Can't we do Oliver?
Oh, I'd love to.
We'll go on the road, we'll do a tour.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
We'll take Tallulah with us,
Yeah.
shove her in the dressing room
Yeah.
while we're on, we get a nanny, we'll have a ball. Any bookers out there want to take us on the road with Oliver, we're available.
Plus, it could be Bullseye.
That's right. Imagine Bullseye, and Buster comes out. I don't think it'd work. And my accent would slip, you know, halfway through, so you'd have a broad scouse Fagin. I've got to pick a pocket sauce, you. Now, A Class Apart was a huge success. And now that's finally put Cat's Laces to bed, hasn't it?
I
think
don't
so?
know. I think I'll always be Cat for a long time until I do a few more projects.
Yeah.
But I take that, you know, I find that flattering, you know, that she made such an impact.
Yeah. You were very fond of Cat, weren't you?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was. Everybody. Did you like Cat?
Thanks.
You know what it was about Cat? She was that soft,
Yeah.
but she was vulnerable. You know what
She
I mean?
was, yeah. There was a lot of layers to her.
Yeah, especially with fellas. You know what I
know.
mean? Like, no, she did all that bravado, come on, in the
Yeah.
street and all that kind of. But you know, I always thought she went home and cried.
Probably.
Yeah, do you think so?
I do miss working with Shane because I think Cat and Alfie were a really good combination.
They were fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, do you remember Thomas and Sarah, Pauline Collins and John Alderson?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like that. With the
Yeah.
pair of them, we're both a pair of sort of. They're both lady, weren't they?
Yeah.
Would you ever go back? You must
Never
get
say
sick
never.
of us
I've
getting asked
got
that.
no plans to go back, but you know, never say never. They didn't kill me off, so
Yeah.
the door's open, which I'm really grateful for. But I have no plans to go
Where
back.
is she now? Where is Cat? Like,
Probably in a caravan somewhere in Bude or something. I don't know where she is.
there's a barmaid down in Brighton, so Jessie, it's great to see you.
And you.
Tell you what, you're in for the treat when Marie Lloyd comes out, so keep your eye. It's on what, BBC?
BBC 4, 9th of May, 9 o'clock.
9th of May. You know
Don't
what-
miss it.
You know what'll happen then? It'll go BBC 4, BBC 3, BBC 1.
I hope so.
That's what always happens, yeah. Well, it's great, it really is. Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you.
please, let's hear it for Jessie Wallace. The Queen of the Halls! Queen of the Halls. We'll say that. We'll do Oliver. You got me going now.
I'd love to.
Oh, you'd be a fab Nancy.
Brilliant.
In a moment, folks. Before we get carried away with our Oliver obsession, we've got Mr. Roy Hood and Mr. Gary Lucy. But first is the numbers to call. Are we back on? We're yakking up. You know what? You're at home. I thought we were going into a commercial break then. I was just about to give out. Well, it wasn't it? Anyway, my next guest is celebrating 50 years in show business and he's busier than ever. He's guest starred in A New Tricks and The Last Detective. Will you please welcome the remarkable Miss...